Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. If you like The Mike Wagner Show and you want to make your own podcast, well, let me tell you about Anchor. First of all, it's free. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. You can also add any song from Spotify directly to your episodes. The possibilities are endless. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. You can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosensia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and enjoyed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forge Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Mosensia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast for t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, throw pillows, tote bags, and more. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia for great merchandise like t-shirts, phone cases, hoodies, and a lot more. And you can also check out his books like Missing, Once, and Wrinkles. Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia. Check it out today. Don't forget to support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, as well as PayPal and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Make sure you give generously today. We're here with a terrific lady who is a singer-songwriter from New York City, and she's been in Philadelphia doing some doo-wop, and currently based in Florida as well. She's been a hit in Florida, and she played with Earl Lewis and the Chanels, and also Richard Blandon, the 5 Discs, Solitaires, the Classics, and the Spaniels, Del Vikings, and also Jimmy Beaumont from the Skyliners, and also have the 4 Tops in there as well. We'll talk about that. And she's been on a number of radio shows, and she's also got her own group, Talent Improv, and a lot more. Just an amazing lady. She is the toast of South and Southwest Florida and East Coast. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in the Sunshine State, the very multi-talented singer-songwriter, Phyllis Allyn. Phyllis, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you very much for the invite. Hello to everyone.
Well, it's great to have you on board, Phyllis. You're a singer-songwriter from New York City, and you've been in Philadelphia, and you're based in Florida, and you've also been in a number of groups as well, too. You specialize in doo-wop, and you also sang with groups like Earl Lewis, the Chanels, and also Spaniels, Del Vikings, the Mystics, and Jimmy Beaumont with the Skyliners, and also the 4 Tops as well. You also been on some radio shows. You're also in an improv group, and you're just an amazing talent. And we love to hear about your doo-wop career and everything else, since it's been making a comeback recently, thanks to Freddie Vilas and the Silvertones we had on the show. And before getting all that, Phyllis, tell us how you first got started.
Well, I got to start at age 5.
Mm-hmm.
I began studying piano with theory and learning vocal scales and exercises, voice production, classical and operatic skills. I performed piano solos at Carnegie Hall, Carthisha Hall and Town Hall in New York City. And I was accepted at Juilliard at 14.
Wow.
Right. That was a wonderful experience in itself, you know. And my background, I've been singing professionally since the 80s and became a member of the South Florida Group Harmony Association, which formed my first doo-wop group called Vintage in 1989.
Wow.
We became one of the top doo-wop groups in South Florida. And in 1992, Phyllis Allyn and Harmony was formed. And then we had the Phyllis Allyn and the Girl Harmony group. So I had men and I had girls. So I made a few and then I have a CD and I'm working on the second CD as we speak. And my range is alto, high, soprano, opera. I have 5 octaves and I could sing about anything.
And it sounds like it as well, too. And what was one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your life?
Oh, music. I don't tick without music. I think I came out of my mother's womb singing.
Let me out, let me out, let me out.
Yeah. And I used to do my homework listening to Murray the K on WABC in New York City.
Oh my gosh.
And my mother used to say, I hope you know your work as well as you know your music. She said, why don't you shut it off so you can concentrate? I said, Mom, I cannot concentrate without it.
Or at least Murray the K can give you some answers.
Oh, Murray the K. And there were so many great disc jockeys when I was growing up. In fact, you know, there's one that's almost in his 80s still doing it, Cousin Brucey.
Oh, my gosh. Amazing. He's in his 80s. He's a legend.
And he's back on WABC on Saturday nights.
Wow. Amazing.
I definitely grew up with because, you know, that was part of the 60s as well.
Yes.
And Jay Black, not Jay Black. I forget who else. Oh, Tony Orlando is after him on Saturday night as well. So they're all jumping on the bandwagon. I think it's great.
Oh my gosh! And you seem to dream of wanting to sing with Tony Orlando. I think he was last doing a residency with Tony Orlando and Dawn and Branson. Right. So is he still down in Branson, or are you making plans of maybe?
I don't think so. I'm not really sure. I'm not privy to that information, but I'm not sure.
But you also did sing with the Four Tops as well, too, and some of the others like the classics, Earl Lewis, Richard Blandon's, the Solitaires, and more.
We were on the same show together, and also I did sing with Jimmy Beaumont. He came in without a group, and we got a group behind him, and he needed somebody to do the high Janet vocal part. And I came in to do that, and I don't know whether you have a copy of it, but I sang that awfully high, and I had a flu that morning.
Oh my!
At 102 temperature, and I showed up and I did that song. I did it with him.
Oh my gosh, you're one heck of a champ, I'll tell you. I mean, nowadays it's like you know, someone has like what was it? By temperature 98.6, if you get 98.8, they're like, oh, I'm dropping out. But I mean, if you can do it at 102, I mean, you're certainly a pro, I'll tell you that.
Right, thank you. I wasn't brought up that way either. I was not that kind of person on private life. Let alone, you know, and everything. And, you know, like, there was affiliations. Now, South Florida, see, Philly started it with the doo-wop Harmony Singers Group, Philadelphia. Then Florida opened up and did the South Florida Group Harmony Association. And then Southwest Florida started association. So, I mean, and then New Jersey has one also. And now, and so on and so forth. And they all preserve this music. And it's just wonderful. You know, I love all music. I listen to all types of music. But my heart, in my heart, it's doo-wop.
That's so amazing. And what led you to going into doo-wop?
Okay, I moved to Florida. And when I was, 26 years old. And I got in with a couple of people that sang doo-wop. And then they formed this South Florida Group Harmony Association. And there was a guy named John who had a record store that sold only doo-wop.
Oh, wow.
And that's how I got, and he used to make me cassette tapes of all different music. And I would play it and sing it, and that's what started it. And it was like, wow. I had been doing top 40. I had been doing standards. I've been doing all different types of different genres of music. And then here comes this beautiful a cappella with just 5 voices or 4 voices. It's amazing what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sweet and it's loving and it's not talking about killing and, and all the things that we hear in music today. It was pure bliss and it was just nice. And, I've been doing it ever since.
That's so amazing. And who are some other favorite artists, singers, and songwriters and musicians growing up?
Well, Cher,
Mm-hmm.
Elvis. Let's see. Well, I even like Madonna for some of the things she likes, and I love Lady Gaga today.
Uh-huh.
And I think she's amazing. Well, I'm a child of the 60s, and I have to say that Cher was the biggest influence at the time. But the biggest ones were the DJs. They were playing all the music, and they were lively, and they held shows, and they held concerts, and so they had a lot to do with it as well.
That's rather interesting. I think that's kind of making a comeback in a sense. Doo-wop's making a comeback, and I think a lot of things are as well, too. And we'll also talk about your music you've got online. You also did If You Want to Live, Paper Castles, Possibility, and we'll be playing a few of those during the show in just 1 minute. We'll talk about those. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you'll love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for Girls Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com and over 30 podcast platforms. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. And don't forget to support The Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and themikewagnershow.com. Make sure you do so today. We're here with a terrific singer-songwriter, the Queen of Doo-Wop from New Jersey, and she's based in Florida on the Mike Wagner Show, Phyllis Allyn. And before we talk about some of your music, tell us about your journey going from New York City to Philly to Florida, where we're currently at today.
Okay. I lived in New York until till 1970 something. I can't remember I think 76. And I went to Florida with my parents. And that's where it all started. Doo-wop started, groups started. I put my own groups together. We put on shows at various places that you see on my resume. And we brought down all those singers that you saw that I was singing on the show with. All came. We paid for their to come up and do the shows with us.
Wow!
And Earl Lewis was the nicest gentleman. I mean, they all are nice gentlemen. I can't say that anyone was anything but. And that was the first. And I had played Carnegie Hall and Town Hall, so I mean, I wasn't shy. But when I started singing and these biggies were there, wow! It was like. It was great. And I felt very blessed to be able to be near them, let alone sing with them or sing near them, So that was really good. I liked them. And putting my own groups together and what I learned along the way. And I used to teach doo-wop. So to speak, I used to teach a cappella singing. It didn't necessarily mean it had to be doo-wop. I took guys and girls that never did doo-wop, and I made them doo-wop singers, and I put them in a group.
Mm-hmm.
So, I taught them, and I'm now going to be teaching some young little kid here where I live piano, and going to give them theory and piano lessons, because I want that. He's 5, and that's the perfect age to start doing that. Yeah. So, and did you know I was a DJ also myself?
Yeah, you tell me about that. And for our listeners out there here on the Mike Wagner Show, Phyllis Allyn, let's talk about your DJ career. Maybe you can top mine or something. I challenge you.
No. Well, my friend and I put the oldiesplus.com together, and that was let's see. That was like 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And we did it for 5 years until my friend passed away. I'm sorry to say, but he said to me, "Would you like to be a DJ?" I said, "Well, I've done everything else. I've never been a DJ." Sure. And I became a DJ, and I had the best time with it. And I did doo-wop shows. I did funky shows. I did 60s. I did 90s. I was on there like all day practically at the beginning, because it was a new thing for me and I loved it. But I don't think I could be as good as you, Mike.
Well, I have to say one thing. I think you do have an opportunity. I'll tell you that. And it's oldiesplus.com. And what are some other stations you've been on?
I didn't I was on other stations where I was a guest, but the only time I was a DJ was on there. And then when he died, we sold the name to somebody else.
Any plan?
I would like to do it again.
Oh, that'd be amazing as well, too. And then we can talk more about that with some of the opportunities. And you know something, too? You can also do it on the internet. And there's a lot of internet stations out there. All you do is go on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or any social media. They can give you a list and give you some opportunities.
Right. Well, this was also on the internet, this Oldies Plus.
Uh-huh.
So that was great. We also got from the companies, they gave us kudos, because we were so good. And Oldies Plus meant that we did all types of music. We did country, and we had DJs from England and from Austria.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, it was a great thing. Unfortunately, he passed away, and his wife did not want him to. She didn't want it, so she sold the name, and that was it. Yeah, but that was sad. That was a sad day, because I really would like to do that. But I've been on radio shows as a guest, as you can see on my resume, and I just loved it. And people ask me to, when they finally hear my music and me, then I get invited. And it's like such as you and Jerry. It was great. It's been great. You made my day.
Well, you're certainly making our day as well, too, Phyllis. And you're just an amazing talent. And now you're a singer, songwriter, doo-wop specialist. You do improv and you do commercials and everything. You also had some hits as well, too, like on Spotify and a lot of the streaming platforms. You've had If You Want to Live, Paper Castles, Possibility,
right,
and also a special with Jimmy Baymont. We'll throw that in there later as well, too. And tell us about some of the songs that you did. What inspired you to write them?
Well, I've written a couple of songs, but not done anything with as yet. I'm looking to see about my next CD that's coming out. I want to do that. And I have 2 other friends here from Philly who write music and were big in the doo-wop when they were kids. And they're sending me music too. And so it's going to be like an originals. It's not going to be covers. It's going to be originals. And so I'm not, when I do get it together and I have it done, I will let you know, Mike. Really. But if people want to know where I am, they could check my YouTube channel. You just put in Phyllis Allyn, Allyn is how you spell my last name. And I'm on Facebook. And you can come in and visit me and stop by. And I also have a fan page on Facebook, Phyllis Allyn's Facebook. And I have the CD, and it's for sale. And if anybody wants it, just contact me on Facebook and stop by and say hello anyway.
We certainly will do so. And what do you base your lyrics on when you wrote, like, If You Want to Live, Paper Castles, and more? What do you base your lyrics on?
Well, those were covers. Louis Lyman did Paper Castles. Mm-hmm. And I heard an album of his. And, of course, he did it differently. And I just fell in love with that song. And I did it. Most of the songs that you have were other people have done it, but nothing has been original as of yet, and that's my goal.
Okay. All right. We're certainly looking forward as well, too. In the meantime, we'll be playing one of your songs, Possibility, in just 1 minute, and we'll wrap up with Paper Castles and also a special one you did with Jimmy Beaumont. We'll do so as well, too, in just 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Also brought to you by our official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's The Missing, available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. We'll be back with the multi-talented singer, songwriter, and doo-wop specialist, Phyllis Allyn, after this timeout.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamoshenzea.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to The Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back with the amazing multi-talented singer-songwriter Phyllis Allyn here on The Mike Wagner Show. And right now, here's one of her hits called Possibility. Here's Phyllis Allyn with Possibility right here on The Mike Wagner Show.
Come on. Pick the tempo up a little bit. Do something by the crowns. Possibility. 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 Somebody wants me. Do you know who? Open your eyes and see. She does adore. She's waiting for. Could she be me? It's a possibility. 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 It's not incredible for a girl to feel the way I do. It's not impossible for you to feel the same way too. I'll be reliable. I'll never treat you bad. I'll give you loving you never had. You know I want you right by my side. I'll live eternally. For maybe someday you'll be my guy, and maybe soon we'll be three. It's a possibility. Possibility. Possibility.
We are back with singer-songwriter, the very multi-talented Phyllis Allyn here on the Mike Wagner Show. And that's a great song, Possibility. Tell us more about that song, Phyllis.
That is a song I was friends with a guy on Facebook, and he never told me that he was in a group.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And on my radio show, I played Possibility, and I mentioned that this was a song done by the Barons.
Mm-hmm.
And he got me on Facebook, and he said, "You did a great job on that. I'm sorry I never told you, but that was my group."
Oh, wow.
So I said, "Well, that's great." I said, "If it bothers you, I won't put it on Facebook." Oh, he says, "Oh, no." He says, "I'm going to pass it on to everybody." So that's how that got started. And it became a favorite and a highly requested song, such as Paper Castle and So Young and some of the other ones that you have. And I did a song called Maybe, which was done by the Chantels. Arlene Smith was the lead singer of that, and I got to meet her at one of the shows that I did that song. I didn't know she was in the audience. And she came backstage to meet me and tell me what a great job I did on that song, and I did it better than her. Which is not true, but that was very nice of her to say that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you also did a really good one, too, with Jimmy Beaumont, which is Since I Don't Have You. And tell us more about that song, and how did you and Jimmy collaborate on this one?
Okay. Jimmy had this song, and he had his original group, and one of his singers was a female named Janet Vogel. She did the very high parts in all his songs. She unfortunately died very young, and I'm sure he put other groups together, and he had that success with everybody. We at the South Florida Group Harmony Association were putting on a show, and we wanted him to come down. So instead of him bringing his group, we got a group behind him for him, and he needed somebody to do the high part. And the group that they got for him did not exist a high voice. So that's where I came in. And I unfortunately had the flu, like I told you before. I had the 102 temperature and the flu. I went there and I went into the hotel and I rested. And so the girl that sang with another group, the Harp Tones, she came to me, and another girl that sang with the Platters, and they said, "We got to doctor you up." And they did. They got me cough drops and this and that. And when it came time to do it, I just was able to do it, and thank goodness. And Jimmy was very happy.
Well, you can thank the good doctors for getting you cured on that one, too. And, of course, hot tea with lemon honey always works, I'll tell you.
Oh, yes, and all that menthol is very good.
Oh, I got to try that sometime, especially...
And not only that, you know what also is another thing for singers?
What's that?
Peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps, I heard something about that. Where it's
not drinking that. Don't drink the whole bottle, but it does coat this. It helps.
Oh, darn it! I was just gonna drink the whole thing, but I was gonna ask you something.
I won't tell. I'll keep your secret.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we'll do that, but you know, there's different flavor schnapps. But why in particular peach? So I was just curious.
I like peppermint, but peach schnapps is really good. If ever I have any scratchy throat or anything before I go and sing, I have this little bottle with me, and I take a little swig, and I'm good to go.
Oh, my gosh. I think that'll go well in Georgia. I'll tell you that. They'll love you for it.
Yeah, with all the peaches, I know, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. You know something? I think that's great. Since you're in Florida, you could also go to Georgia. Like, just go over the border, and you can sing some doo-wop and offer some peach schnapps. They'll love you.
Well, actually, I'm in Philly, and I'm actually going to... I'm going to go to Alabama for the holidays next year, and I'm going to be with all those Southern gentlemen that go, "Yes, ma'am." You know, my cousin lives there. I'm going there for Christmas and New Year's next year, and then I'll go to Florida, and that's where I'm going to stay. I'm leaving Philly.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I can.
So there's more opportunities for me in Florida right now.
Right. Exactly. And of course, you also mentioned the South and Southwest Florida doo-wop group as well, too. And
right.
and can anyone join that group, or if anyone's interested in doo-wop?
Oh, yes, everybody. In fact, when I get to Florida and I'm settled, I'm going to recreate the South Florida Group Harmony Association and have membership. I'll let you know.
Sounds great. And keep us up to date on that. In the meantime, where can we find all your music at, Phyllis?
You can find, I have the CD, and I have my CD. I wanted control, so I had them send it to me. It was, it was done. I don't believe it's on It might be on Spotify. I'm not sure because the gentleman, the Crystal Ball Records, was Ed Engel, and he passed away recently. So I'm not really sure where he actually put but he gave me 1,000 copies of my CD, and I got 300 left. So if anybody wants it, now's the time to get it. It's a great Christmas present for any doo-wop person,
or not just Christmas, but anything in general too.
Anything,
Birthdays and Valentine's and Easter or whatever. Yes,
yeah, definitely Valentine's is great.
Oh yeah, well, certainly looking forward to that. Once again, what's that?
You have my CD, don't you?
I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out after I get done with you. But anyway, we're here with singer-songwriter, the very multi-talented doo-wop queen Phyllis Allyn here on the Mike Wagner Show, and also just a few more things. What else can you expect from me in 2022 and beyond, Phyllis?
Well, in 2022, I'm going to make the move, and I'm packing, and I'm not doing anything. I'm taking that time off. Once I get to Alabama, I'm going to check out the music scene there and see what I can create and do there. And I'll stay there for a while. But otherwise, I'll have to get down to Florida because that's where I have my connections and that's where I have the groups and that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be putting together this membership and then have groups come in like we used to do that. And then I also have a group that's waiting for me to come there because they want to join me. But I can't say anything more about that yet.
That's fine. Okay, we certainly will do that. Make sure it keeps us up to date. And who do you consider your biggest influence in your career, Phyllis?
My mother.
Mm-hmm.
She was my biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I've been able to do when I was younger was because of my mother's ability to make it happen, like my piano lessons, like my voice lessons, like everything like that. So she was my biggest fan, and and everything I had was because my mom, my dad too, but my mom mostly.
And that's certainly amazing as well too. You're very blessed, Phyllis. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
I think whatever talent you have, whatever is really in your heart that you really want to do, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you no if you're really, really, and stay on your true thing, true course, and stick with it. I mean, it could be done even today.
Mm-hmm. And that's certainly important as well, too. Once again, singer-songwriter, the multi-talented doo-wop queen, Phyllis Allyn, out of New York, Philadelphia, and Florida here on the Mike Wagner Show. Phyllis, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Looking forward to have you on next year as soon as you get settled. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact? Where can people purchase or check out your music or even checking out getting into doo-wop groups?
Okay. My YouTube channel is Phyllis Allyn. Just put that name in and you can see all my videos and everything. You can get me on Facebook under Phyllis Allyn. That's my page, or my fan page, Phyllis Allyn's fan page. That's like my website. Everything I do and everything I've done is in that page. So stop by and say hello. And if you do want a CD, contact me on my page.
We certainly will do so. Once again, Phyllis, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon. Make sure you keep us up to date, keep in touch, and we look forward to have you on again. We wish you all the best, and you've got a great future ahead of you, Phyllis.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Or am I aiming much too high? What was my chances? Of holding you in my arms. Am I building paper castles high above? Say it's not a dream, and we'll reign supreme in our own little kingdom of love. I see you at dances. You give me glances. What was my chances? Of holding you in my arms. Am I building paper castles high above? Say it's not a dream, and we'll reign supreme in our own little kingdom of love. In our own little kingdom of love.
Yeah, this is from 1959. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a big hit record with this next song. We'd like to thank you all for supporting the oldies and keeping it going like you have all through these years. Thank you. We love you. Let's do it. I don't have plans and schemes, and I don't have hopes and dreams. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have fond desire. Yeah, I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything since I don't have you. Hold on, let's hold it up just for a little bit, okay? Because we had a young lady work real hard, you know, on this. She's going to come out here and she's going to sing this ending with me. Phyllis Allyn, come on out and join the group, honey. Okay, let's take it back to the. We're going into the bridge now, okay? Since I don't have you, get ready, baby. I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will ever again. When you walked out on me in walked of misery, and he's been here since then. I don't have love to share, and I don't have one who cares. I don't have anything since I don't have you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing. Available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.